Okay, this is my recipe for fluffy cornmeal pancakes. I think you're going to love this because the cornmeal taste is really you can taste it a little bit, but the main thing is it's not going to be gritty. And here's the secret to doing that. We're going to take 1 1/4 cups of buttermilk, and we're going to add 1 1/4 cups of cornmeal, or 6 1/4 ounces. And like I said in my last video, whenever you're using ingredients that you want to bake with, you're better off weighing them out. So this is 6 1/4 ounces of cornmeal, so we'll combine that with the buttermilk. And we'll give it a little bit of a stir here. And then we'll add 2 tablespoons of room temperature butter. Now here's a trick. We're going to put this in the microwave and warm it up. So we'll put it in for 30 seconds, and then we'll take it out and mix it up, and then we'll put it in for another 30 seconds. You know, growing up, I don't know if many of you ate porridge, but it's kind of along the same lines of what we do with the cornmeal to make it so that it isn't gritty, because the same thing as porridge. It sits in there quite a while before you eat it, and it softens. So we'll mix this up a little bit and give it another 30 seconds. And what I usually do is, you can set a cookie sheet in the oven with a rack at like 200 degrees, and that'll keep them warm while you're making the whole batch. But what I find is they get eaten so quick that you don't really need to keep them warm. But that's one way to do it, because this will make about 12 to 15 pancakes, this recipe here. Okay, so now that that's a little bit warm, we're going to let it sit for about 5 minutes and really soften up. But in the meantime, what I can do is take a couple of eggs, and I'm going to take the remaining buttermilk and put that in there too. And I'll just whisk this up. We'll use the same measuring cup so we don't have extra dirt. Here is, I'm going to mix in, this is 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour. Also, you want to weigh this, and it'll be 3 3/4 ounce of flour by the time you get done weighing it. So we'll add that to it. And then we're going to add, now this here is 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 3/4 teaspoon of baking powder to help it rise, and then I have 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda that I put in. What that'll do is it's going to react with the buttermilk, and it's going to put air bubbles into the batter, and they're going to be really fluffy. I'm going to have to let it sit once the baking powder or baking soda contacts the buttermilk. We'll have to let it sit for a while. So let me get fork, we'll mix this up. Been about 5 minutes. So I'm going to mix it all in here now. Just going to stir it a little bit with the whisk. You can already see the baking soda reacting with the buttermilk. It's already starting to fluff up. Okay, now we're going to let this sit for 10 minutes before we cook it. I'll be back in 10 minutes. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes and now it's time to make the fluffy cornmeal pancakes, and like I said in my other video, this will be the best you'll ever taste. So here we go. I got some vegetable oil on a paper towel just to give this a light film. You don't even really need much since there's no stick. And then I got this grill set to medium, and I got a 1/4 inch measuring cup. So we're just going to take this and put in 6. Okay, so this is going to need a couple, 2-3 minutes on each side. While that's cooking, I'm going to be making some more videos, but now that I have 2 that are going to be on YouTube, you can subscribe, and when I put a new video up, you'll be able to see it on your email or however you set it up. The videos are going to be slow at first, but I'm going to increase in the amount that I do as the weather gets colder, because I cook a lot more in the winter. So you can look forward to that. Now here we got some bubbles starting to show in the pancakes. So I'm going to go ahead and flip them. Give them another couple minutes. And what I like to do with my pancakes is put some syrup on them and then serve them with big glass of milk with ice in it. That's just my thing. These are almost ready now. Big stack. syrup on it. And let's see. Oh yeah. They're just light and airy, and you can't even taste the grit from the cornmeal. They're real smooth. So there you have it, fluffy cornmeal pancakes.